Yo, it's your boy, the Sports Doctor Spock, Mickey Coleman, coming at you with another hot video. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about Tiger Woods and his rollover DUI accident that he just recently had. This is at least the fourth time that he's been involved in a motor vehicle accident since we've known Tiger the past 25 years or so, or maybe a little bit, the past 30 years or so. So we go to the guys at PTI, Michael Wilbon and Tony Kornheiser here, and see what they have to say about it. And we add our thoughts.
Episode notable moments from baseball's opening day. George Gervin's issue with Caleb Williams and Duke is back on the court tonight. But we begin today with Tiger Woods arrested on suspicion of DUI, property damage, and refusal to submit to a lawful test after a rollover car accident in Jupiter Island, Florida. Woods' car was reportedly one of two cars involved with no reported injuries. Police say Woods appeared
Thank
impaired,
God nobody
passed
was
the
hurt.
breathalyzer, but refused to give a urine sample. 5 years ago, Woods suffered massive trauma to his right leg in a one-car accident outside of Los Angeles. Wilbon, we have so much more to learn, but what did you think about when you heard this news?
Tony,
He passed the breathalyzer, so he probably wasn't drunk. He was probably just impaired. For some people who don't know, to get an impaired ticket or be jailed for driving while impaired, you don't have to be sloppy drunk. You could feel fine. You could be all right. You could just only had 2, 3 drinks and still be impaired. You can still get in trouble for just being impaired.
my first thought was, again? I mean, Tiger Woods, clearly a bright man, a talented man, one of the most important sports figures in the history of the world. He just has these lapses. These aren't mishaps. These are huge either lapses of judgment or capability. Because this isn't the first, or as you mentioned, the second incident with a vehicle. He was cited for driving under the influence in 2017 and talked himself, admitted essentially, to having an unexpected reaction to prescribed medication. Then in 2021, the very serious accident while falling asleep that threatened to take his right leg.
Yeah, he was hurt bad in that accident.
Rollover. And so how flawed is this Tiger Woods, who has to be worth north of $500 million? You can't find a driver. You can't, there's nobody in your life that will force you, that will intervene.
Well, no, can't nobody really tell you shit when you got $500 million. He doesn't have $500 million because he's running like a multi-billion-dollar company. Besides his brand is a multi-million-dollar company, but he's not running a corporation really, where there's people in his area advising him and stuff. He has $500 million because he was a great golfer at one time, and he has $1 billion worth of endorsements. But see, when you have that much money, who's going to tell you anything? I mean, really, who's going to tell you? Who's going to stop and intervene? You know, especially the people around him, because they probably need him in certain ways. You know, they need to get a taste of that $500 million. So nobody's really going to tell him anything. Could he get a driver? Absolutely. While he won't get a driver, it is another story, especially because this shit just keeps happening.
And say, dude, you're going to lose your life. How many chances do you want at this? Yeah. These are not mishaps, Tone. These are stunning developments.
Yes, you think it's part of a pattern, and I understand that.
Yes.
I mean, the most recent time we had seen Tiger was just the other night. He played at TGL. He seemed happy. He seemed joyful to be on a team. He had not ruled out playing in the Masters. This is a setback. There is no question about that. I'll just go to my notes for a second. I mean, the good thing is he's not hurt. He's also in a jail cell. He had to spend time in a jail cell here, and there's no other way to look at this other than Tiger Woods is a magical figure in golf and in all of sports.
All of sports.
And the sad thing for both of us here, you and I, is we are not surprised. You hear news like this, you are not necessarily surprised. For all of his greatness, he seems star-crossed in many ways. His marriage, his injuries, his pain, his physical pain, and I wonder if there is emotional pain as well. I wonder, we're very glad
Where does this
that
go?
he's all right,
Yes.
but yeah,
Yes.
what comes next? What comes?
It's a good question. What comes next? Um, is it going to be somebody who really cares about him stepping up and forcing him to get help? Because they were right. You know, you keep risking your life because you have to get behind the wheel because you won't stop drinking or smoking weed or whatever your problem is, whatever your addiction is it the painkillers that have you all groggy and stuff? Because they just said driving under the influence, it could be under the influence of drug or alcohol. You obviously have some type of problem, Tiger, because you just keep getting in accidents. Very dangerous accidents. A lot of people don't survive rollover accidents, Tiger, and you seem to have survived more than one.
What comes next? We move.
So yeah, what comes next? Hopefully you get help, Tiger, because you know this needs to stop. It needs to stop for your sake. Your sake. Nobody really wants, or at least I don't know how other people feel about you. I know I don't really want to see you seriously hurt. Like the accident a few years ago, they was talking about taking your leg. That would have been scary enough for me. Let me know what y'all think about this video. This is your Border Sports Dr. Spock, Mickey Coleman, and I am gone for now. Don't forget to comment so we can have a discussion on this.